CSK, with Ruturaj's captaincy, can continue winning if they do this. Hey guys, great win for CSK against Mumbai. Let's get down to the main reasons. I want to start with Akeal Hosain and then go to Sanju Samson and the others. But did you know that almost he didn't get a chance to play today? I mean, Akeal Hosain. Because Prashant Veer, who I think should have been playing instead of Kartik, was padded up along with Urvil Patel. So if it wasn't for Kartik Sharma, playing that innings that he did till the end, Akeal wouldn't have even played today. Ironic, right? I even made a video previously talking about why Akeal Hosain is so important for us in all these 3 wins. Last time we won, even Sriram, the assistant CSK's bowling coach, he admitted that Noor Ahmed got help from Akeal Hosain, who told him where to land the ball, during that strategic timeout. So why isn't Akeal a sure starter in the playing 11? Why did Ruturaj not playing in the previous match against Hyderabad? Those are solid questions. Sorry I didn't talk about last match as I'm recuperating from a little cold. Speaking of Rutu, today he did a good job, and it's because he got a lot of input from the coaching staff, according to our Ashwin. This is what Rutu should have been doing even in the previous matches, but at least he's finally learning. He's not an MS Dhoni who can think instinctively but needs help. And because of that, he made some really good bowling changes today, where we get back into Akeal Hosain. The way he understood the pitch was amazing. As experts were saying, he was only good at the arm ball, but now he can even bowl the slower flighted one, which turns away if you're a right-hander, which makes it even more deadly. He has improved in that game in the last few years. And for the life of me, if CSK decides to drop this guy, I don't understand why he's not even in the playing 11. He's that important now at this point in time for CSK. If CSK again decides to drop him, they deserve to be out of this tournament, honestly. He's that vital. There are some players that are non-negotiable for CSK. CSK as in they shouldn't be dropped. One is Akeal Hosain, Noor Ahmed, Devald Brevis, Jamie Overton, in the foreign players, and of course, Sanju Samson. You cannot drop these players unless they are injured, of course, unfortunately, like Ayush Matre. Now, I was trying to say in the title that CSK can continue to win if they keep these players in the team. If they drop Akeal Hosain for any stupid reason, like the reasoning, like some people said the weird matchups, he cannot bowl to left-handers. You saw today what he can do, again. So if you make up these reasons that he's only can bowl to right-handers, then why are we sticking with Ruturaj when he did not perform in so many matches with the bat? That's really dumb logic. Akeal is a really good bowler in the power play. That is his bread and butter. Even today you saw it. He is the secret reason we won a few matches this tournament, even though he's been going under the radar. So if they continue to keep these kind of players, you never know. We can probably go ahead in this tournament. That is if we get lucky. And we do have some teams that we can probably beat going forward. Now let's get to the other great news today. Sanju Samson. What can I say about this guy? He's playing in the same pitch where he got that 80 odd against the West Indies in the T20 World Cup. In that innings, it was a similar situation where wickets were falling around him, and he decided to do something that isn't the Sanju Samson of old. Normally, Sanju can play the ball very, very well, and he thinks unselfishly. But as Ashwin was saying, nowadays he's starting to think more about the game and the bigger picture, and about staying and playing long innings. He can hit if he wants to, but he's being more clever. And that is really good to see, the maturity. If he wasn't there, we wouldn't have had any score. In all the matches we won, he got a good score substantially. And of course, Ayush Matre when he was there. And the next positive is Ruturaj. And I'll give credit where it's due because I've been taking that guy's case for a while. I'm being honest. He showed intent when he came to bat today. I want to see that same intent, even if he gets out fast. And he probably will get a good score in the next few matches ahead. I hope he does, which will be good for the team. More importantly, the way he made those fielding changes, thanks to the help of the CSK staff, today they finally started to be proactive. And the way he made Mukesh Chowdhury finish his spell, shout out to that guy. Poor guy lost his mother and he still played. I can imagine the pain he went through. But he still managed to keep his head steady and do well for his team, especially when they needed him the most. Reminded me of the old days when Deepak Chahar used to bowl 4 overs on the trot with that 4-over spell of Mukesh Chowdhury. Next, Anshul Kamboj. What can I say about this dude? He looks better and better each match. Today, because of the way he pitched the ball, that close to the hard length, the good length, Surya Kumar Yadav was struggling to, play those lofted shots on the leg side. And of course, this death bowling, those Yorkers, which he's getting on middle stump and also wide of off stump. That is amazing. Wide Yorkers. There are still a couple of other red flags we have for CSK. We still don't have a good batsman besides Sanju so far scoring runs. Almost everyone else is still not getting runs consistently. That's what I mean. I'm sorry. Dube, I don't know what he's trying. He needs to start being a little more innovative. A lot of people have been noticing that, including R. Ashwin and other experts. And for a bowler, it's easy when you're bowling to a batsman who's not moving much, who's trying the same tactic over and over again. Understand, Dube, people these days are analyzing a lot of your videos, how you bat. The best thing for Dube to do is try something different. A ramp shot, like Sanju did in the ending against Bumrah, if I'm correct. Or try to come down the track like what Jamie Overton did at one stage when he came to bat, and he got a boundary. These are the kind of things that will make a bowler think. Otherwise, you're just kind of a sitting duck for the bowler. And the last few matches, you've been getting bowled. Dube continues being that same guy. And hopefully, the ball will be in his arc in the next few matches. And he needs to do something in his next game. Besides Dube, I would say Brevis was good today. Sure, he got a low score, but at that impetus, the way he came with that body language, he came with a mood to smash the cricket ball. And he would have got a bigger score too, so I like the way that he came with that mood to make a big score. Besides Brevis, Sarfraz also was doing a good job. I think he got a little too greedy and tried to, get an extra couple of boundaries against Santner, who I thought he got lucky in the first place with those other 2 boundaries when the fielders weren't there. He should control himself a little. I hope next time he'll just be a little bit more game aware. And that is if he gets to play again. We don't know how they keep changing in this team. Kartik Sharma is becoming the same problem that Dube has, if you ask me. You know what I said about the innovation? That is, he needs to be more creative, play a ramp shot, try to hit the ball down the ground. I don't know, do something that is different that will make a bowler think. And I don't blame him. He's just a kid. If he's just playing his first tournament, this rests more on the CSK coaching staff. They have to teach these guys, the young kids. Maybe next season he'll get better because you shouldn't be so predictable. That's the only thing. And I honestly think instead of him, Prashant Veer would be a better option in the little chances he's got. I would have to agree with R. Ashwin and other experts that he looked really good, like he was innovating and improving in the second game. The first game, he didn't know how to play the bounces. He got a couple of balls in his throat. And then in the next game, he started, playing those, to third man, etc. So he's getting better. If I was CSK, I would try to get Prashant Veer instead of Kartik Sharma. I would also try to find a way to get Urvil Patel in because, I know that Sarfaraz Khan might unfortunately miss out, but we might get lucky. Like in this match, Sanju got runs, Ruturaj got some runs, but we need to start with an explosion, and Urvil Patel can single-handedly do that. I think CSK might regret not giving Urvil Patel this guy a chance. He's been doing amazing in the recent domestic tournaments and did really incredible in the few matches he played for us last season. Because he didn't get paid 14 crores or something and they don't feel that, I guess, that burden to play him, he's not, unfortunately, getting a chance to play. Let's see, maybe next match would be Ruturaj's day and he'd probably get 100. I hope. Anyways, if we had also won the previous match against Hyderabad, which I had a lot to say about, but unfortunately, as you can see, my voice is still not that good. A little bit of a cold. We should have won that match, honestly. It was just hands down for us. We just literally gave it away to the opposition team. Some really poor captaincy decisions that match, starting with why did you drop Akeal Hosain? Why? Your only match winner in that bowling department besides Anshul Kamboj, and you did it for Matthew Short. I'm not saying Matthew Short is a bad player, and I know a lot of experts have already said that he shouldn't have bowled 3 overs. But with the kind of impetus we needed in the chase, you send a player like Matthew Short. Maybe you shouldn't have even considered making him bad at that level. at that stage especially. It should have been Dube or Brevis or someone else who can get runs fast. We needed that. That could have won us a match easily. Could have put him down the order. But no, you decided to send him. You wasted so many balls. And I know a lot of other experts were saying that in that match, they were justifying his innings. But in today's day and age, we need boundaries from both ends. We can't afford a one-day type innings these days where one player plays anchor, unless you have a great bowling attack. Unfortunately, CSK is starting to get, now at least, they're trying to get a decent bowling attack, but we didn't initially. If we win against Gujarat on Sunday, then what is the next match? I'm not sure, but then we have another match again. Looking at the schedule against Mumbai again on Saturday next week. So you never know. We also have a match against DC, a couple of matches against LSG, and I think one more against a couple of matches against Gujarat Titans. So some of them are, who knows, they could be weak. When I say weak, I don't mean the team. Like, for example, LSG, they have a great team, but they have bad strategies in their batting order. So CSK can capitalize on that, and probably even against Gujarat Titans. And of course, SRH, one more chance to get revenge against how they screwed us, a match we should have won easily. So you never know what's possible. All I hope is that CSK managed to somehow find a way to qualify and hopefully screw RCB and return the favor they did to us in 2024 when we had a chance of qualifying and winning, and they screwed us. That time we were the better team. Now they are the dominant team. So let's hope we can return the favor and the gift that they gave us when they need the chance the most. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and of course, comment. Take care.